So this is part B of the bug infestation over here at the Horseshoe Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. Now, for those of you who didn't see part A, so I checked in here on Sunday, and from the moment I checked in here, there was some sort of like grasshoppers or locusts in here, and I killed a few the first day, and wasn't sure what was going on, and then that night when I went to bed, about 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up because the one had landed on my face and kind of freaked me out. And then I got up and I noticed there was a couple more scattered, one on the lampshade there, a couple on the curtains itself, one on the left side, one on the right side. They were both, the curtains were closed. And so I went ahead and killed a bunch more. And I went downstairs to the hotel lobby here at the Horseshoe Casino in Las Vegas Boulevard. And I told the manager and the lady at the front desk, told them both because they were standing right next to each other. I told them, hey, I have some sort of locust grasshopper infestation in the room, and they said that they were aware of that happening at this time of year, and especially with the floor I'm at, because unfortunately I have this little balcony area, and there's a gap in the door handle here. It's barricaded shut. They don't make it. They've put in a little metal strip there so you can't actually open the sliding door. But I went ahead yesterday after this whole problem, and I kind of filled the gaps. I was waiting for them to come in and service the room, but I've kind of gotten the go around on this situation. These cups, actually, what you see are some that I had trapped, because I wanted to show them what they were, just in case they didn't believe me. So on Sunday, I went in downstairs at 5:30 in the morning, and I told them that I have this bug problem, and they told me they couldn't move me to the rooms because the hotel was full. Then they said that they'll go ahead and send a cleaning crew up there to vacuum them up. And I waited in the room till about 8:30, almost 9 a.m., and they never arrived. And I left and I went downstairs and told them, hey, I've got to leave for the day. Go ahead and just go into the room itself and take care of what you need to do. And I was told that the reason they didn't come for that 3-hour period that I was waiting for them is because it was the graveyard shift, and it just gets harder to get them to send somebody at that time of the late, basically very early in the morning, late graveyard shift. And so I left, had lunch with some colleagues, and I came back about 2 p.m. on Monday, and they still hadn't come in. So I went ahead and called again at 2 p.m., told the lady at the front desk over the phone what was going on, and then I found out from her that the reason that they had come to my floor, but they had seen a sign on there that the door, on the door handle, there's a little tab there that you can put out that says "Do Not Disturb," and they saw that and they didn't even bother to knock on the door. I leave that up there because I just, here in Las Vegas, when I'm carrying cash and computer work and other things here, I don't want hotel maid staff to come into my room. And so I went ahead and said, hey, please have the manager call me, and I need a service cleaning crew up there. And she said they would do that. So I waited around. By 4 p.m., they had not arrived yet, and I just basically gave up on them arriving. I went ahead and called the Las Vegas Clark County Health Department, and these are the numbers. The base number is 702-759-0588, option 7. And then I went ahead and spoke to Carol at 2:25 p.m., complained about it initially. I called her back at a little bit after 4:30 when she said that she's not going to file the report, but she'll go ahead and note it, and she'll call me back on Tuesday, which is this morning, and let her know what basically has transpired, which is nothing. They've done absolutely nothing. They don't really care at all about the situation. Now at 2 p.m. I went ahead and I took the door sign off, so there's no more door sign here that says room occupied, do not disturb, right? And so I took that off. I even put the deadbolt out and left the door ajar, so that way I can hear them. They can see that the door's open, and they didn't come that yesterday afternoon. And so now I got a bunch of these cups with these little locusts, grasshoppers, or whatever they are. And this room is actually a little bit filthy. You can't tell because I'm not really showing you stuff, but I mean, they just haven't cleaned anything. There's so much dust and mold here. They do very little cleaning. There's a bunch of dead bugs here, dead bugs there, crickets, grasshoppers, everything. You name it, there's dead bugs everywhere. And then what the gross thing about this is on Sunday afternoon, there was a cockroach that came out of this thing here, the air vent. I went ahead and took this magazine and whacked it and killed it and flushed it down the toilet. And then yesterday, on Monday afternoon, another cockroach came out of this thing. I was laying in bed, working on my laptop in the bed, sitting up, and I saw this thing coming out of the air vent. So I went over there to whack it, and I missed, the cockroach went back into the air vent. But I mean, obviously they're not spraying or cleaning, and this hotel here really doesn't give a rat's ass about servicing their clients. I've already complained 3 different times now, twice downstairs, twice on phone calls. So that's 4 opportunities for them to correct this situation, and they just don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for Carol to call me today, file a report with the Clark County, Las Vegas Health Department, and just file a formal complaint, because here at this hotel, they don't care. So just a little update here. Update number 1 of my second full day of what had transpired here in the Las Vegas Horseshoe Casino.